morning coffee today. Oh, still waking up. I'm gonna put a creamer in my coffee. So my tablet right now is loading and it's really slow. So I'm gonna just talk about what I'm gonna be doing today. So every morning I open up this tablet and I kind of prepare my notes ahead of time before I go see the patients. So today I'll be doing physical therapy evaluation and also I'll be doing a progress visit. So in home health PT, you go to a patient's house and you provide physical therapy services in their home. A lot of these patients are homebound, so they're not able to go outside of home safely. That's why home health PT, we go out there so that they can be a little bit more functional at home through physical therapy. For me, I like to read their notes ahead of time before I do the progress visit so that I have a little bit of idea how they've been progressing, because it's really important to prove the insurance, especially Medicare, that patient is making a progression. That's how we get the visit authorized, because patient has to be homebound, but also they have to make progressions for us to go out there and provide PT. And PT eval, I just look at their referral ahead of time and where they got discharged and why they need physical therapy eval. I'll just kind of look at their notes before I go out there and do the PT eval. I get more information by asking them questions during physical therapy eval when I'm at their house. Sometimes the internet is so slow here. Oh yeah, and then I'll talk about my contract. So I've been here in Pueblo, Colorado for about, I don't know, like 7 months, since November last year. This is unusual. I usually don't stay this long in one place, but because I love this apartment, and also I really like the flexibility that this job gives me so that I have more time to do self-care. Like I do Pilates once a week or once or twice a week. I go to the gym almost every day. And also I've been making YouTube videos on my travels. So I do a lot of stuff outside of work. Also I tutor too after work, like in the late afternoon or in the evening. I'm staying here a little longer before heading out to Arizona because I'm able to do a lot of stuff outside of work. So yeah. supposed to see 3 patients total. 1 eval, 1 progress visit, and then the last one is the starter care. This morning, my starter care patient, she texted me saying that she doesn't want to be seen. So I'm not gonna see her today. So I think I'm just gonna see 2 patients for today. It happens. I mean, it happens all the time in home health. So future park. Okay. Oh, that's a terrible parking. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna park this again. Okay. So usually I call the patients who I want to see a day before the actual visit. The reason why I'm doing this is because as an evaluating and supervising physical therapist, my schedule changes every week, and the office, they actually all the time like add random starter care evaluation during the week. I usually don't schedule them out ahead of time because I usually don't see the regular visits. I usually see physical therapy evaluation, progress, starter care, and for discharge. And I usually pass on my regular visit to my physical therapy assistant, and he usually sees all the regular visits. Alright, so I'm gonna go see my first patient, and I'll be right back. Alright, before I go into my patient's house, I just want to show you my setup here. So I always carry this keyboard and this iPad for documentation, and then there's a little bag that I carry around. So it has all the equipments I need, like TheraBand, home exercise program, you know, devices for vitals, so things like that. So yep. Alright, just finished with the physical therapy evaluation, and I usually call for the verbal order right after, so I'm just gonna call the physician's office to get a verbal order for physical therapy clinic care. So I usually call the physician's office right after the physical therapy eval so I can get the verbal order right away. Sometimes they don't answer, so I leave a voice message and they usually call me back for that verbal order. I'm gonna talk about home health physical therapy. We get reimbursement for mileage. Usually the home health company doesn't cover or doesn't reimburse for the mileage for commuting. So like from your house to the first patient, that mileage, they don't reimburse for that. Same thing with the last patients to your home. So what I usually do is I look at where all these patients are located, and I make a list, and I purposely schedule first patient that is close to home, and I also do that for that last patients too. That way I can get all the max, reimbursement for those mileages, because I do drive a lot during the day, and also the working time includes drive time, documentation time, and also the patient time. So that's why I really like home health, because you don't really see tons of patients during the day, and you do spend a lot of time in your car driving. So that's usually how it works in home health PT. Yep, so I'm really hungry, so I came back home. I'm gonna eat lunch and I'm gonna document. So yep. So usually what happens is the doctor is way too busy to, answer our phone calls to give us verbal order. That never happens. What usually happens is when I call, I talk to the medical assistant, and medical assistant is the one who usually provides verbal order for physical therapy plan of care. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make lunch, and I'm making a pasta. I'm assuming it's lunchtime over there, so I'm gonna try to call again after lunch, so around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm gonna be eating lunch and document at the same time. So yeah. So it's 3:30 right now. So on the way here to the gym, I realized that my passenger side, the tire, the tire air was leaking, and I had to stop by this car shop, and they told me that they found the nail, so they had to repair the tires. So I was at the shop for like an hour 30 minutes just waiting for that to be repaired. Now I'm at the gym, so this is kind of like out of ordinary, but life happens. So now I'm gonna go to the gym. Yep. So I scheduled all my patients for tomorrow while I was waiting at the car shop. So I was able to do that. And then I went to the gym and I did some upper body workout. And I came home. I just started looking for a new travel contract in Arizona because right now I'm in Pueblo, Colorado. I've been looking travel contract around Phoenix, Arizona. There's not a lot of options for home health PT. There's a lot of outpatient contracts, but the pay is definitely lower than home health. So I've been actually looking for different options. I mean, I like my current company, but then the reason why I stay in my current travel company is because I really liked working with my old recruiter. He left for some reason, and so I was passed to a different recruiter in my current company. I don't really know her. I never really worked with her before, so I don't know how efficient she is in terms of like finding contracts for me. She's currently looking for contracts, and I'll be doing some interviews either this week or next week. Right now it's mid-July and I'm thinking about starting my contract in Arizona in mid-September, so I still have time, like 2 months. But I just want to make sure that I get the contract before I go there so I can start looking for housing, because housing is also kind of concerning, because sometimes it's really hard to find the one that I like. So I've been talking to this new recruiter on the phone at the gym, lifting my weight. He seems very cool. It seems like he's very responsive. And he talked about some of the benefits that they offer, like 401k, health insurance. I never heard of this company, travel company before, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit of research. So he asked me to go online and upload all my resume, all that good stuff, so that he can start looking for contracts for me. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I'm going to tutor 3 students online today. That'll be 3 hours. So until then, I'm gonna do some research and do this update online. So I'm eating my pasta after the gym. Alright, I showered and I'm almost done for today. 1 student canceled, so I'm not tutoring 3. I'm gonna tutor 2 students today. Right now it is 6:45. So I'm tutoring online, and I have 2 students in South Korea, so I'll be tutoring them. I believe it's almost like 10 o'clock in the morning in South Korea, and here it's almost 7. So I'll be tutoring, and that will be it.